Okay, in this video we're just going to show you how to use the BBC iPlayer app on your iPhone, okay? I'm making this video on an iPhone 4S. It'll be fairly similar on other models of iPhone and indeed on Android phones, okay? So the first thing you want to do is go to your App Store, okay? So what you want to do is search for BBC, okay? So the first thing that comes up is the BBC iPlayer. You just click into it there. And the first one that comes up here is this one here, and it's the BBC iPlayer Global. Previously, you used to be able to connect to the BBC iPlayer in Ireland. It was regional restricted based on your IP, so if you didn't have an IP address in the UK, you couldn't access it. But they've introduced this global edition, which gives you access somewhat limited, but you know, there are a certain amount of shows that you can access using it, okay? So we're just going to install it there now. And it just takes a few moments to load up. Just have to agree to this that you're over 17. Press OK. And it'll just take a few moments to install now, okay? Now the interesting thing about the iPlayer is, or the BBC iPlayer, is that the content on it isn't, it's a bit restricted really, compared to the likes of 4OD or maybe the RTE player, where you can pretty much view everything. On the BBC iPlayer app, a lot of content is restricted by subscription, i.e. you have to pay a certain fee every month to access it. But there are a certain amount of shows that are available for free, and you know, it might be handy for some people. Some, especially talk shows, documentaries, things like that are usually available for free, but there's certain things, you know, that people might think might be free, for instance like EastEnders, which aren't, and you have to subscribe to see it, okay? So it's installed there now. You can see the BBC iPlayer app is installed, so I'm just going to press into it there now, okay? So it'll just take a few moments to load up, and you know, it's just going to give me a welcome message. So the first thing you're going to do is just say view the free shows, okay? So I'm just going to scroll across here slowly, and you can see the type of ones that are available for free. Now, I previously said that EastEnders wasn't available for free, and that's correct. This is just like a special documentary episode behind the scenes, something like that, but the actual TV show itself isn't free, okay? So you can see here the type of free shows that are available to you. Mainly documentaries, chat shows, things like that, okay? So that's fine. And what you'll see is generally, if it's available for free, you'll have this little free symbol in the top right hand corner, okay, of the thumbnail, okay? But you can see what you're seeing there now is you're seeing the free shows, and you're also seeing trailers. But you can just, if you just go filter by episode, you'll just see shows that are available, and then you can scroll across and you can watch them and things like that, okay? So just to watch a show, for instance, let's say The Blue Planet. And BBC, you know yourselves, BBC are just famous and are brilliant for their nature documentaries. So that's basically it. So you just click in there now, and you just get this little BBC iPlayer logo, and it's just going to load up there now in a second. You can see it there now, it's just buffering. So there it's starting now. I'll just turn the phone around there a bit for you. So that's basically it. And just to stop then, all you have to do is press the screen and hit the back button. Okay? Now, what you'll see is periodically it'll give you this message saying subscribe now for $6.99 a month. Now that price may change over time, or indeed in the future maybe everything will be free, who knows. But just currently, and I'm talking in May 2012, this is the sort of message you'll get periodically. But all you have to do is just say view free TV shows, okay? Now if you wanted to watch something else, for instance, you can just go to home. Now you can search by genre, or just in means, you know, the very latest shows, things like that, or popular or whatever. But if it doesn't have that free symbol in the top right hand corner, you're going to have to subscribe, okay? So just as an example, let's say now, yeah, the perfect example, EastEnders would be fairly popular. So you can see all the all the old episodes there, okay? So you can see there's one there that's there for free. That's probably like a special documentary or something like that. So if I just click into a standard one and press the play button, you can see you have to subscribe to it, so you won't be able to view without paying, okay? So that's what I mean, that it's sort of limited compared to other things like the RTE player and 4OD. So I mean, obviously if you're willing to pay the money, you know, you can watch it, but you know, just as a free catch-up sort of thing, it's not too bad, okay? So I can go back here to view free TV shows, and then, you know, I can just go through and pick what I want to do. So that's basically it. And just to get out of that, you just press your home button and you're back to your normal menu. And that's basically it, how you use your the BBC iPlayer on your iPhone.